Today we're doing a review on a Graco Magnum painter. Power project painter, something like that. It'll be in the title. We're using it inside, converting our garage into a master. I'm looking at the outside of the house now, which I painted. It's under construction and it is in no condition to show you. It looks bad. There's a garage door on the ground and there's stuff everywhere, so maybe another time. But I sprayed the outside of the house with this last summer, ran 20 gallons through it. It was flawless, did a wonderful job. If you don't watch the whole video, here's a summary right here. It's a great buy, I'd buy it. I don't know if it's professional quality, I'm not a professional, you're not a professional, that's why you're watching this. You're trying to figure out if it's worth the money. It's worth the money, I'd buy it. It was $275 and you should buy it too. And get the roller, because I filmed this yesterday and the roller's great. There, if you'd be kind enough to hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah, let's start painting. All right, so I already had to troubleshoot this thing. Nothing was coming out, couldn't figure out why. What it was, inside this tube right here, you pull this off and there's an inlet ball. And you can take something just like this, screw, and you push it in there and then you'll feel the ball kind of pop out of the way and then fluid came out. And now it's drawing paint, right? So we had the prime on, we had this flipped up. You can hear it it pulls from here, comes through right here, comes out this tube. That's how you know you got paint coming out. This down, now your sprayer's ready to hook up. All right, we got this all hooked up. Had to be some troubleshooting, getting stuff cleaned up. You got your roller, comes down. You have an elbow joint right here. Attaches right there. You control the flow right here. All right, so first wall is done. You can step back and take a look at it. A lot of stuff out in the way, but I think it looks pretty good. What I figured out was on this setting right here, it has it on a roll. You can see that. I left it on just the lowest setting for the sprayer, and then just hold the gun constantly down. And it was coming out at about a pace where you could just roll pretty quickly and you wouldn't have any issues. So we're gonna do 2 coats and then we're gonna start working our way all the way around. all in right now, I have about 45 minutes of paint time, and all the walls are done. Obviously not with edging and cleanup, and then we still have to get, you know, corners and all that, but for the most part, first coat is done. Since it is fresh drywall with mud on it, I'm gonna do 2 coats because that mud's probably gonna, the mud and the texture are gonna soak up a little bit of that paint. All in all, about 45 minutes to do 1 coat on all these walls. I would say that's worth it. Okay, so we're painting. This is it. For those that you saw in the video or earlier, painting over this is getting replaced, so I don't care about that. Obviously these aren't installed. That's a plug for the TV going on our wall, or the TV is going to be hung on our wall. Right over here is where the bed's going to go, right under that unit. I'm going to finish all this edging with a brush, and then up here I'm going to roll it as well with the roller, but I'm gonna do it white. And then we're gonna come in once they get these windows finished out, paint that, and then I'm gonna get this same color, but you know, do it by hand. Am I close enough? With a brush. Oh, look. What's that girl doing? She's probably my favorite animal out here. The dogs. They're at the bottom of the list. They don't provide anything. She provides milk. The dogs don't provide anything. The dogs provide maintenance required. So yeah, 2 coats. It is $12.55. I started at like $9.40, and we already knocked out both coats. It's drying. I think it's gonna look great. As far as the sprayer, there's no way you should hand roll this. I'm not a professional. I'm sure a professional would do a great job hand rolling it. I mean, with how quick you got this done, all the kids in this house, with a very limited time, I wouldn't hand roll any of this without a machine. Obviously, I used my hands rolling it. Couple of things. Okay, so this elbow joint attaches here to your sprayer. When you press this in, That's what pushes more paint up. Hi, Kate. This, you need to make sure this is tight or this will leak right here. Same goes for this part right here. If this isn't tight, this part leaks right here. We used probably 2 gallons of paint, so we should have 3 left over. Now we're gonna go clean it. Now we gotta clean this thing out. Put that in there. That's gonna go in there. You're gonna flip this up. Pouring out till it goes clear. What? Looks pretty good. Move. I just realized this. I hadn't thought about it before. Screw this in to the end of the hose. Instead of having it in the bucket. There we go. And now, we can run it through here. Girly, stop eating that stuff. Ooh, there we go. Woo-wee. All right, so now we're going to turn it down and just kind of ease. So I have it on the roller setting, hooked up to the garden hose, like that, and now it's clear. So it's all through the system. Let's run some more. This is clear. I wouldn't spray her. I love her. Him? Alright. So that's good. Let's run more water through this. I mean, that's clear. So this whole system should be clear. We should be good.